así te me vas a quedar. Con dinero y sin dinero, yo hago siempre lo que quiero, y mi palabra es la ley. No tengo trono ni reina, ni novia que me comprenda, pero sigo siendo el rey. Una piedra en el camino me enseñó que mi destino era rodar y rodar. También me dijo un arriero que no hay que llegar primero, pero hay que saber llegar. Con dinero y sin dinero, yo hago siempre lo que quiero, y mi palabra es la ley. No tengo trono ni reina, ni novia que me comprenda, pero sigo siendo el rey. Como yo te amé, jamás te lo podrás imaginar, pues fue una hermosa forma de sentir, de vivir, de morir. Y yo te amé, como yo te amé, ni en sueños lo podrás asimilar.
Do it.
Dream Mustangs!
Go!
Run out, let's go.
Wow, completely agree that Mustang cheer is awesome. Thank you so much for starting us out in this wonderful celebration. Okay, well, I'm incredibly proud to be here at Mountain View Elementary School here this morning, celebrating this piece of legislation with our state leaders, our amazing state leaders, teachers, support professionals, union leadership, and our community. Today is more than just a ceremony. It represents a promise to every child in every classroom across our great state that their future is our highest priority and that their success is our shared mission. On behalf of the Clark County School District, I am here to say we don't just accept this promise, we embrace it as part of a journey to becoming the destination district. We welcome clarity, the focus, and the profound sense of partnership enshrined in Senate Bill 460. We are happy to be held accountable because we know accountability is not a consequence to be feared. It is a tool to be wielded. It is the framework that helps us as a district to get better at getting better. It provides us common language and a transparent roadmap for progress that our parents and our community not only deserve, but have been asking for. The work outlined in this bill gives us powerful momentum to the efforts already underway in transforming CCSD. This isn't a professionals commit to every single day. This legislation supports them. It re-energizes them, and it unifies us all under a single statewide vision for excellence. As we look ahead, we see this bill not only as a finish line, but as a starting block. It is a catalyst for deeper collaboration with the Nevada Department of Education, for a stronger partnership with our families, and for new innovations in our classrooms. We are ready, we are confident, and we're deeply optimistic what we will achieve together. Governor, your signature doesn't just enact a law, it launches a new chapter for all of public education. We thank you, we congratulate everyone on this amazing bill and the partnership that was created for our children. So with that, I have the pleasure of introducing Majority Leader Nicole Cannizzaro to welcome us and give her speech as well.
Good morning. How's everybody today? I feel very energized after hearing those awesome cheers. Can we give them another round of applause? Because that was amazing. I am so thrilled to be here with everyone this morning. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nicole Cannizzaro. I serve as the Senate Majority Leader and the Senator from Senate District 6, and this is my hometown. Las Vegas is where I was born and raised, and I think that today is truly to allow us to mark a very significant moment for the future of education here in Nevada, and that is the signing of Senate Bill 460, which is also known as the Educate Act. As I'm looking at students and our teachers and the awesome staff here at Mountain View Elementary, I'm reminded of my own journey from a young girl in Nevada's public schools to being the first in my family to graduate from college, and now standing here today as the Senate Majority Leader for the state of Nevada. Please know that the work that you do in these classrooms and in these hallways for all of these students makes a huge difference because it gives them the opportunity to succeed. And I know that without question in my mind, a strong public education system made that journey possible for me and is making it possible for so many of the students right here at Mountain View. Education opened doors for me. It shaped my opportunities and it gave me the foundation to be able to serve this great state. The Educate Act really reflects that same promise for every Nevada student and is a testament to what we can achieve when we set aside differences, when we figure out how to work together, and when we put the needs of all of our students first. This bill involved educators, parents, community leaders, and policymakers from both sides of the aisle. We came to the table with very diverse perspectives and some different ideas, and ultimately in a legislative session, 2 very large education bills. But I think a shared commitment to our students and to the future of our state to do something to make education work for our community. That bipartisan effort has shaped one of the most comprehensive and impactful education compromises that has been passed by the Nevada legislature in recent memory. And that is a huge feat, especially for any made historic investments in education, which led to significant reductions in teacher vacancies and improved retention across our school districts. And so now with Senate Bill 460, we are building on that momentum by strengthening accountability, by increasing transparency, and improving efficiency across our education system. We are supporting our hardworking educators who are here with us today. We are making sure that we're working on better recruitment, learning opportunities, improving school governance, and ensuring that resources are being used effectively to help students succeed. But most importantly, the Educate Act is about giving every single child in Nevada, regardless of zip code, the tools to build a successful personal and professional life. Education is not just a policy priority. It is the foundation of strong communities and of a vibrant economy. I especially want to take a moment to thank my colleagues in the legislature, some of whom could not be with us here today, but certainly Assemblymember Selena Torres for helping to work on this bill, Senator Angie Taylor, who helped to chair on the Senate side, some of my colleagues who've worked with me, former Senator Joyce Woodhouse, who did tremendous work on this, and all of my staff in my office, and then especially to Governor Lombardo. I know that this effort could not have happened if we had not been able to find some common ground to work together. And I want to thank especially the education advocates who are here with us today across the state, both north and south and rural, to the educators and the administrators and support staff who made your voices heard that allowed us to craft a really wonderful bill that I think is going to do amazing things for education here in the state. And of course, our work is not finished. We must continue to address achievement gaps, meet the changing needs of our students and workforce. And so Senate Bill 460 truly is a major step forward, but certainly not our last step, right? We're gonna keep investing in all of you because it matters. And we wanna make sure that you get the best possible opportunity to succeed. And I just am always so thrilled to be here with so many students. I love seeing you here at your school and getting to see some of the amazing things that you get to do. And so today, as we sign this bill into law, we commit to building this progress together for the future of Nevada. And I just want to thank you all so much for having me here today, and thank you to the governor for being here to sign Senate Bill 460. And it is my pleasure to introduce to you our governor, Governor Joe Lombardo.
I'm going to ensure that you get an opportunity to do an introduction. Well, good morning, everyone. For those you may not know, I am Governor Joe Lombardo, and before I say my comments, I want an individual here in the room to come forward. Cecilia. Cecilia is the principal of Mountain View. One is I want to thank her for opening up her house for us to have a celebration today, but two, I think it's very important. Act like you're part of the process.
All right, all right.
All right. And the reason why I say that, act like you're part of the process, because she is part of the process. So as early as a year ago, probably,
Right.
I made the effort to come out and visit Mountain View and see what exactly was going on. As Nicole mentioned, State Senator Cannizzaro, quite often we're in the trenches, not in the trenches, but we're outside of the trenches, and we have a perception of what is a solution, especially associated with education. And until you go into the trenches and you meet people like Cecilia and you have a complete understanding what would be effective and not effective, it's important for us to realize that as administrator and as legislators. And so as a result of our interaction, there was a significant amount of language put into SB 460 as a result of that. And I want you to be aware of that and know that it made a difference. It's not just platitudes, which is quite often the painting that is put together with politicians, platitudes. And in this case, it was hard work. It was hard work and understanding. So thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. We
And please
appreciate
stay up here. I'm going to be short, so you won't have to stay in too long.
Okay.
Okay? But I want you the opportunity to be recognized, right? And come on, this is a beautiful facility, right? A beautiful school. And you hear the stories quite often in the press. Clark County School District, everything's depressed and everything. And it's exactly what we're trying to achieve in education, an environment where kids want to be, correct?
Agreed.
And you're all part of it.
We are.
All right. So what is the theme of SB 460? Ability, education, opportunity, accountability. Those are what we were trying to put together as a process upon improving education. So 2 sessions ago, myself and Senator Cannizzaro, we worked on education together and brought education forward. It takes, and education is a battleship. It's a slow, arduous process to get to where you want to be when you see improvement that is needed. Because it's such a big mechanism, it's hard to move it all at once. So it took more than one session to affect some change. And so as we moved into this last session, a significant amount of change comes forward. Look at how thick the bill is, right? It shows you there's change associated with it. And there's understanding of the process associated with it. So accountability, right? Opportunity, early literacy, protections for our teachers in the safety environment. And so they ensure that the administration has their back, they're not in fear of losing their jobs. Equal pay, transportation, parental opportunity, parental participation in the process. All those things are a recipe for success for education, and that's what we put into 460. But I want to go back to something that Senator Cannizzaro said. It was a bipartisan effort. And as you can imagine, education is a bipartisan effort, right? Kids and their future. And without a bipartisan, you're myopic, you make decisions in a tunnel, and you make decisions based on partisanship. And that's not a good recipe for success as it pertains to education. So through that process, Nicole mentioned it, she had they were very comprehensive and voluminous, but she said we need to get together and make it one good omnibus bill. And we did that. We did that. Woodhouse. They did all the hard work. We took all the credit. And it's important for people to realize that no, all the hard work was prior to the session and the development of our bills, and then they actually brought it together that would draw a picture of success. So I have to thank everybody as part of that process, and I know what we're trying to achieve here is working. We are moving education forward in the state of Nevada, and the numbers are proving that. And there's one other person I want to thank here, and that's Joe County School District Superintendent, and congratulations on your appointment. And you know her appointment is going to be successful because communication is occurring under your tenure. You're communicating with CCEA, you're communicating with the school board, and that's a very rare effort. And people realize that have been in Clark County long enough to understand that all those mechanisms have to work together to draw success. But this is not just about Clark County. We happen to be in Clark County today, and Clark County is the largest school district in the state and almost in the nation, but it's about the state of Nevada. So we're all moving together, rowing in the same direction. So with that, I want to thank everybody. God bless you. And I'm going to give this young lady the opportunity to do her introductions. I listened to instructions. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Lombardo. I just want to welcome everyone here to Mountain View. This is my home base, and we heard. Thank you so much for coming out and joining us. I can't thank you enough. You guys come to almost every event we have, and we love having you here. Sometimes I'm running around, I don't get to tell you, but I wanted you to know that. And let's also give it up for the Mountain View Elementary School cheer team. You are all razzled and dazzled today, and I just love seeing you like this. But now it's time for some wonderful remarks from the CCEA President, Marie Nisus.
Clearly, I'm a little shorter than everyone. Good morning, everyone. So my name is Marie Nisus. I have the honor of being president of CCEA. As a 33-year educator, I have seen a lot happen in this district. I was fortunate enough to start my career 33 years ago as a support professional while I was going to college and raising a family. So I appreciate the efforts that have been done during the last 2 legislative sessions. I want to personally thank the Majority Leader Cannizzaro and our Governor Lombardo. It was a bipartisan event, work that got us to Senate Bill 460. We appreciate the work and the collaboration that you did with CCEA, ensuring that the voice of educators was at the table. Quite often we hear from educators that people outside of our profession are making these decisions that impact them each and every day. So we appreciated all the hard work, and believe me, it was a lot of work to get there, but it was well worth it, because at the end of the day, everything we do is about them. It's about students. It's about student achievement. So we are looking forward to the new leadership that we have with Superintendent Ebert. This is starting my 5th year as the president, and for the first 4 years, there was a lot of chaos in our district. There was a lot of mistrust, not only from our educators, but most importantly from we want this to be the destination. We want CCSD to be the #1 choice for families. I've been in this district too long to not see the changes move in the right direction. Senate Bill 460 provides that through the assurance that we will have a mechanism in place. When things were very dysfunctional here, we reached out to the governor, we reached out to legislators, and there was no processes in place that would assure that we could move this the direction we needed to. What were the changes? What were the mechanisms in place? What were the interventions to ensure our educators are successful? Each and every day, our teachers do their best for their students, and they set the tone for their classroom. We need to make sure that they have what they need to be successful, that they have the support in place from their building administrators who set the tone for the climate in those buildings. We need to ensure our administrators have what they need to be successful. And then, of course, lastly, we know who sets the tone for the entire school district is our superintendent. Ebert will be having that role. And I look forward to continuing the collaboration we've had, because I knew her from many years ago, and I had the pleasure of seeing her move in a direction that I think will bring valuable experiences to our district. So I'm very looking forward to that, and I thank you, Superintendent, for your leadership thus far. And one of the major things that CCA focused on this legislative session, as well as the last legislative session, is ensuring that every child has a quality teacher in front of them. Every child deserves a quality education, regardless of the zip code that they live in, whether on the east side of Las Vegas, Summerlin, or Henderson. They all deserve a quality education. And we've done that. We've done that with the work of legislators from the 2023 legislative session to now. We want to keep continuing that momentum. And to that end, we really believe in our teacher pipeline bill that we passed last legislative session. We made some changes to improve it. And CCA is so committed to our students that we're investing $1 million, starting with $1 million this school year, to ensure our students are successful. If you want to create want to be a teacher, a counselor, social worker, we're here to help you. We want to invest in you and your future to get rid of any kind of issues that you may have that keep you from going there. It took me 10 years to get my degree, but I knew working around in the field of education as a support professional that I wanted to pay that forward. I wanted to be there for students. I wanted students to see themselves in educators. So I thank you for what you did this morning for us. It touched my heart, reminded me of my childhood, all the wonderful songs that you played. But we're here to be successful for you. So we want to ensure that we continue this work and we move in the right direction. So again, thank you, Governor Lombardo, for your leadership. It's been very delightful working with you so closely, and as well as you, Senator Cannizzaro. Thank you so much, everyone.
Good morning. My name is Angie Joy, and I'm a first grade teacher here at Mountain View Elementary School, and I also sit on the executive board of CCEA. As an educator, I can't tell you how excited I am about this legislation. Inside the classroom and in the community, I'm always looking for ways to make a positive difference in the world of education for students, families, and other educators like myself. I've been fortunate to take part in the last 4 legislative sessions, and I've been able to witness lawmakers, community members, and educators coming together over a variety of bills to help make education better in our state. There have been many great bills in the past, but this one, SB 460, really takes the cake and covers a wide array of areas to ensure statewide success for our students. This bill is like a buffet bill because there's a little of something for everyone in it. And there are so many pieces that I really would probably take me the rest of the morning to tell you all about them. Well, my principal did get me coverage, so maybe I should go through the bill section by section. I'm just kidding. But I will take the time to share some of the pieces that I really enjoy and other educators like myself are thankful that are included. My favorite is the making provisions for having a counselor at all of our schools. I've been to schools without counselors, and I can tell you that educating our students works